With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Crack all 80. Ready.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
That's pulled in by Brooks. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
They give it to Freeman up the gut. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Seahawk defense. This unit, 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to it. And running with power here. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners are on the board first here this afternoon.
Makes the score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fighting through at the 25. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
What is up?
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. JT Tuimoloau
Brings up 2nd and
just would
17.
not be denied. That's a loss of 7. To the air, Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. To throw, it's Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. The Seahawks at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
That's good.
The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
What's up?
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And outbounds right around the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here the body.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Seahawks are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that area.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
This ball taken in here by Brooks. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Up the middle, Freeman. Runs through the contact. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one a first down pickup of 8. Off play action. McLean. Throw left side complete. That's Brooks. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Off the play fake. McLean. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Now a 2nd and 10. Off play action. McLean. He goes underneath to Freeman. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
And a 49er first down.
On the jump. 2. 65
7-7, our score after one. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. 3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, if you want to run up the middle.
A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Seahawks 7.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He finds McCall. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing again here, Williams. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To throw, Williams. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Here's Williams. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go. Here's Williams. He'll try to do it himself. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Walker. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
Williams looking to do it himself, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Caleb Williams, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Looking to throw. McClain got his man complete over the middle. That's Brooks. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down.
Here we go, set.
Freeman. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
65.
Freeman again. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's 3rd and 9.
Cougar 19.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down. McClain toward the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Viking, come on, come on. Stop it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 3rd down and 13. Now they'll change things up.
60 by 6, 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the gun on 3rd down. McClain looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Looking to throw is Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On play action, here's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And in the second half of a tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. JT Tuimoloau picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw. Williams. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Williams looking to do it himself. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see a franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Throw out wide to Walker. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Operating from the gun, Williams. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the 49ers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the 49ers first down.
Let's go now. 18, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Off the play fake. McClain. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
A gain of 14. First down, 49ers.
They run from the pistol here with Freeman. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 42 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. He finds his man, complete. It's Brooks. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Start 19 inside. 70 December.
Looking to throw. McClain. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. He's got room to roam. And down to the 7-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. A quick throw there is incomplete. Was that the incorrect read or just more an error on the throw by the quarterback?
I lean more towards the latter because it seemed like he was open there, just missed him on the throw.
And a tough one to miss because now you're dealing with a 4th down. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go.
19, tight end. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. McClain. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Take down from 3 yards out. And the 49ers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Seahawks, 21.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
It's a gain of 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. From the gun, here's Williams. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off play action. McLean. And it's throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man. That's Dell. Down the right sideline. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Take Dell. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Seahawks 28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. He finds his man, complete. It's McCoy. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. To the air, Williams. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back to throw now on first down. Williams looking to do it himself. Throw right side looked in here by Besh. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're...
Oh, no, he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Williams. Smith and Jigbo holding it in on the out route. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
A gain of 3.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
What is up?
End zone clear. Touchdown, Seattle. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tonight's the score, Seahawks 36, 49ers 35.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
18, right in. 19, right.
He's back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. They run the stretch play. Freeman. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Back to throw. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
49ers.
All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the victory here for San Francisco. And say what you want about Lumen Field here in Seattle, but for my money, this is the loudest and most difficult place to win in the league when you're on the road.
It's very hard. The fan support, off the charts. The way that they make noise and understand when